Hey everybody, Who's Your Jedi here with another review for you. This time we're talking episode 4 of Total Drama Pahkitew Island. Still can't say that name. And this one is called I Love You Not. And overall, actually, I thought this was a pretty entertaining episode. Quite a lot of fun. The episodes where the characters have to do things sort of like the Truth or Dare game. The things that really sort of focus on their personalities a lot more are always really entertaining ones, like the talent show episode from season 1 where we got to see Heather doing ballet and Harold beatboxing and all that other great stuff. That's really fun. I always love it when the show does things like that. And this episode, I really like the way they continue what's going on with Sammy here. And it's another. Well, yesterday I talked, and the last time I did one of these reviews, I sort of talked about the rule of 3 in terms of writing. This time, I was actually reminded of something that I believe was Joss Whedon. I read him say in an interview, and he said basically one really good way to make things interesting and dramatic in stories is to give your characters what they want, but give it to them in the absolute worst way possible. If you're familiar with Buffy season 2, okay, Buffy wants Angel to get his soul back, and Angel does eventually get his soul back right before Buffy has to send Angel to hell in order to save the world. So Buffy got what she wanted, but she got it in the absolute worst way possible. And that's kind of what's going on here with Sammy. She wanted to, stay on the show, be on the team, and she got that, but she's getting it in the worst possible way. Is that all her team does whenever they really talk to her is sort of talk about, wow, what a complete and utter loser Sammy is. So this is really just got to be reinforcing all that horrible stuff that Amy had said to her over the years about how she's worthless and useless. And she kind of got to the point where she broke free of that, got Amy out of the way, but now all she's hearing from the people around her, except for Jasmine, is that essentially everything Amy had been saying to her, probably for her entire life, was kind of true. I mean, wow, talk about a twist of the knife. But, oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive, eh? And that's really all we got to say about what's going on with Sammy there. Not a whole lot to say about Rodney. I expected him to get the chop pretty early on, and his shtick of falling in love with every girl who speaks to him or is nice to him in even the tiniest ways. Yeah, about 4 episodes is really all the mileage they were going to get out of that. So I'm not sorry to see him go. They are doing a nice job of escalating the conflict between Ella and Sugar, and here it's pretty well blatantly out in the open that Sugar does not like Ella, and yet I don't think that's quite register for Ella. She's just, it's going to be the question of just, is she really that much of a Pollyanna? And are we really going to get to see her snap? Because, that would basically be the most entertaining thing left for them to do with her character. Just looking at things, I have the feeling that one of the two of them is going to get the chop PDQ. I guess we'll find out next time, but I'm definitely looking forward to the episode for tomorrow, just because of them fighting with those those sticks like that, like they did. One for me, originally I saw that on them do that on American Gladiators, but if I remember correctly, isn't that what basically how Alejandro and Cody battled it out in season 3? But yeah, that's going to be cool. But that's for tomorrow. Oh yeah, we definitely get to see some more of the Sky and Dave relationship. And that's going along, and it's surprisingly cute. The real only hang-up is that Sky's just kind of a little too focused on the game. You have to think that under any other circumstances, things between these two probably would have moved along a little bit further. But again, it was cute. It really did have some genuine charm to it, which is not something that we see too much of on Total Drama. But when they do it, and when they do it right, it's really great. Like season 3, when Cody finally gets it through Sierra's head that no, we really should just try and be friends, but he's being very genuine about it. And I've mentioned sort of this, that I thought that the moments between Gwen and Trent in season 1 were also very sweet and very genuine. There's some really nice and genuine and sweet moments between Owen and Izzy. So anyway, let me see. Is that anything else? Oh, wait. Darn, there was a shout out to something in this episode, and I'm completely blanking on what it is. Yeah, I can't think of what it is. Darn. Well, guys, I really don't have much else to say about this episode. It's oh yeah, no, that's not it. Nope, completely forgot the thing that I wanted to say. All right, well, guys, that's really all I had to say about this episode. Again, a solid episode, quite a bit of fun. Not as Chris wasn't quite being as sadistic as we're used to him, but it's always fun when Chris is sort of taking a moral stance against something, just because it's so ridiculous to watch a guy like Chris McLean take a moral stance against something and actually kind of him be correct. It does remind us that as bad as he is, Chris does at least have some standards. And I am glad they have kind of toned him down a little bit from season 3, where he was blatantly laughing at the deaths of interns. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all for you this time around. I know I mentioned last week that I was going to have a real hard time getting reviews out on a timely basis. That's actually probably going to have maybe kick in starting tomorrow, because I have some family coming in tomorrow evening, and well, that's just always going to complicate things. So I'll try and get these out as best I can, but real life has to take priority. Anyway, guys, I will probably be able to continue to do live tweets for Thursday, Friday, and Monday. After that, that's when my tests start. So who knows? But anyway, until next time, take care and have a good one.